Feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm here with John Weaver, partner emeritus of Stansbury Weaver and founder of Stansbury Weaver, Mark Stansbury. Had a great episode today and learned a lot about their firm and how they've built that much differently than what we are typically used to in the legal space, and really focusing on how legal is global, how different ebbs and flows happen with your business, and how important communication is with your clients, and how that can really de-risk and help clients be more proactive in their decision making, so it provides more clarity and predictability for their future. But John, I know that you had a question that you wanted to ask Mark to lead off. And
I do, yeah. So we talked a lot about this during the pod, but the shift from hourly billing to subscription billing, you said the core product offering for Stansbury Weaver is General Counsel as a service. Give us the high-level overview. What is that? Why is it better?
Yeah, so General Counsel as a service is our monthly subscription to legal services, and it includes for every client unmetered communication, so clients can talk to us anytime they want. For most clients, we've got a Slack channel set up with them. They could also email, Zoom calls, and all that. We have standing calls either once a month or twice a month for clients, depending on the tier they're at on our General Counsel plan. And the standing calls are like air traffic meetings where we make sure that we're delivering projects, we're getting information about projects, answering questions, and so on, so that projects don't linger, which is a common problem in the industry. We also have contract review at different levels for clients, so as contracts come across our clients' desks, we handle those. And then we're creating some work product for clients, depending on what they need, helping them build out templates and so on. And finally, we have either biannual or quarterly strategy meetings where we'll sit down with the client for a longer period of time, take a look at the business as a whole, think about what kind of legal needs they have coming up, and also talk about business strategy. Where are they heading? What are they trying to do? Should they be thinking about updating their handbook or putting an equity plan in place or raising capital or whatever, and help them plan for what's coming down the road.
No, that's great. And one thing I didn't get to bring up in the podcast, which I wanted you to elaborate on a little bit more, is I even received this email back in June. It was really one of the best emails I had received from a communication perspective, and just even thinking about being intentional about working differently and having a different mindset. And how do you guys approach that? Why don't you take a little bit of a deeper dive into what that email communicated and how it's a benefit to the clients?
Yeah, so I think you're referring to the email where we talked about the way we split our time into 2 different weeks. We do sort of 2-week sprints, and 1 week is call week, where we have the standing calls with our clients that I mentioned. And we put all those in 1 week and consolidate them so that we can jump from call to call and have quick debriefs in between them. The other week is the week we call Deep Week, riffing on a lot of work that Cal Newport does, which we're big fans of, where we don't have standing calls, and we try and free that time up so they can work in big chunks on projects, doing deep work and really getting into things. One of the challenges in our industry is that lawyers are spread so thin between so many different things, they rarely have time to go really deep on projects. And in my own experience, that ends up being from 11 p.m. until 2 a.m. when I actually have time to go deep on something. I don't like to impose that on the rest of our team, so we've come up with this Deep Week idea. And that's one of the things we're able to do with the subscription model, is be a little more creative in how we work, and a little more intentional in how we work. And of course, we have unmetered communication, as I mentioned, so if a client needs to talk to us during Deep Week, of course, and we reserve time for handling emergencies, things come up, and so on. But the idea is consolidate our calls into 1 week, consolidate deep, thoughtful work into another week, and really crank out high-quality work.
All right, so we talked about the model. We talked about why it's better for your team. Why is the model better for your clients than the traditional hourly cost-plus model?
Yeah, so one of the things that we talked about a lot on the pod is the friction inherent in the hourly model, where clients don't want to call lawyers because they're going to get hit with a bill every time they pick up the phone. And so a lot of times they'll end up just Googling, and usually things are going to work out fine. And if they don't, it's going to take a long time until you find out. So that's not really the best way to operate, though, and entrepreneurs know that. By opening up lines of communication and removing that friction, we allow our clients to just ask us questions anytime they want. Sometimes they're dumb questions. The clients don't really feel like they should ask them and pay for them, but they'll shoot us a Slack message and ask it anyway. And it turns out it wasn't a dumb question. We can help them understand what they need to know. A big component of what we do is client education. So being able to talk to clients anytime that something comes up with them, we're able to help them understand their business and their risks a lot better. Removing all of the friction of hourly basically frees us up to help our clients grow their business. Our business grows when our clients grow. We're able to expand our subscription plan when our clients grow and have more needs and they need to add on different functionalities and so on. So we're really aligned on the long-term success of our clients and not trying to maximize our day-by-day, hour-by-hour, minute-by-minute revenue.
Nice. Well, obviously, I'm a big fan. We appreciate you coming on the pod. I think there's some good stuff in there. It was an interesting dynamic for Phil to have two co-founders on, but one is his co-host. So I think it's worth a listen, worth a download. If you liked what you heard, if you're interested in hearing more about subscription revenue, a change in the hourly billing model, a lot of interesting insights. For Phil and I, Mark, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone out there, you can check out Stansbury Weaver at stansburyweaver.com. You can hit Mark on Twitter. That's his preferred mode of communication with everyone, right?
Yeah.
At Mark Stansbury.
Slide into my DMs.
Yeah, get in there. You can check out the full episode anywhere you get your pods. So Apple, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Spotify. I think if you just stand outside and yell Shark Tank Columbus, it'll download right to your phone. We're working on that. We don't know if we have that yet. Okay.
Yes, we are.
Make sure that you smash the like button, obviously, for this good content. Subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That way you know when the new episodes are dropping. And we will see everybody next week.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond.